Hello, I'm Harold Reiter in the Math Department at UNC Charlotte. I'm in my 51st year of teaching. I've discovered that I like very much teaching children and teachers. So I'm excited about leading this second CTI seminar. I suppose all of you have heard about the Common Core state standards in mathematics. There are two types of standards, the content standards and the process standards. Of course, the content standards are a checklist of items by grade level that students should be taught. The process standards, on the other hand, are behaviors that we want our students to exhibit. Now, North Carolina has decided not to adopt the Common Core state standards, but North Carolina will write its own and no doubt will have some of the very same process standards that are in Common Core. So let me just read to you the very first Common Core process standard. It says, make sense of problems and persevere in solving them. Now, how do we make that happen? Well, one way to encourage students to understand the mathematics is to begin the mathematics with a problem. In other words, instead of the problems following the mathematics follows the problem. Here's an example. Name a fraction between 1/2 and 2/3. You let students think about that. You let them talk about that. You encourage them to trade ideas. And then you ask them to prove that their answer is correct. Now, that's a fabulous way to introduce the idea of fraction. And I hope that members of the seminar are going to learn to introduce problems before they introduce the mathematics. I'm also concerned about students learning to tolerate confusion. I want my students not to say, wait a minute, you haven't taught that to us before. But instead to say, maybe I can figure this out if I persevere. And so one of the things that will come up in the seminar is the participants are going to be, on occasion, confused. And I want these participants to experience the wonderful thrill of resolving that confusion.